morning friends. Today we'll learn about how to dissect the silkworm larva to observe the silk glands. Okay, we all know silk is the major economic product which is secreted by the silk glands present in the silkworm larva. If you see the structure of silk glands, okay, this is the structure of silk gland. They are the modified labial glands which are situated just below the alimentary canal of the silkworm larva. Okay, these are the these are the one pair of silk glands. One and two. One pair of silk glands are present in the silkworm larva. If you see the structure of one silk gland, okay, we can observe three regions. One is the posterior region, this is the folded one, and another one is the middle region. This is thick and wider part. Okay, this is the middle region, and another one thin thread-like structure, that is called an anterior region. The major silk is produced in the posterior region, that is the folded region. Here the major silk protein, that is fibroin, is produced in the posterior region. Later it will enters into the middle region. Okay, here the silk protein, that is fibroin, it matures and it will store for some time in the middle region, and later it will pumps through anterior region into the spinneret and outside. Okay, it form a thread-like structure, silkworm. Now we will see what are the materials required for dissection of a silkworm larva for silk gland. First one, we need a silkworm larva. This is the stage of the silkworm larva is very important. We have to select 5th instar larva, okay, that is ready to go for pupation, because these 5th instar larva having a very well developed silk glands to spin the cocoon around it. That's why we have to choose the silk glands which are attaining 5th instar. Okay, next one, scissors and knife, okay, to cut open the silkworm larva. Okay, and next one is the forceps as well as needles to open the intact skin, and also to remove the whatever the material, fat tissues or anything. For removal purpose we require forceps as well as needles. And next one, this is a camel hair brush to remove the extra bodies or to clean the larva while dissecting. Next one, these are the needles, these are the pins, insect pins, okay, to stretch the dissected silkworm larva. Next one, this is the magnifying lens to observe the small things by magnifying it. And this is the black sheet to get the clarity of the insect body parts. This is the 5th instar larva of silkworm. Okay, the body is somewhat wrinkled body. It is just before pupation. First we have to cut the posterior region. Just we have to give small cut in the posterior region and also anterior region at the head region. Later we have to insert the needles, pins at posterior region as well as anterior region. This is the larva. Just we have to cut the insect larval skin from posterior to anterior region. Only we should cut only larval skin. Next, by using needles, we have to separate the skins. We have to stretch the body. Here you should take care. Needle should not touch the salivary glands. These are the salivary glands. It should not touch the salivary glands. Just you have to remove the top layers of the skin. Remove the waste tissues. These salivary glands are present just below the alimentary canal. You can observe clearly here. These are the posterior region. This is the posterior region of part of the salivary glands. These are the salivary glands. Okay, folded posterior region. Okay, they are present just below the alimentary canal. Just you see, you have to carefully remove the alimentary canal. we have separated the outer skin from internal organs. Now we have to clear the whatever the fat tissues or extra bodies are there. We have to remove all the extra bodies, as well as we have to remove the alimentary canal. While removing alimentary canal, you should take care. It should not touch the salivary glands or silk glands. Now you see, I am removing the alimentary canal. Whatever the extra tissues are there, you have to remove everything. These black color ones are the trachea. These black color ones, these are the trachea, tracheal tubes. You can observe here, this is the silk glands. These are the silk glands. One pair of silk glands are present. This is one pair and this is another pair. They are present just below the alimentary canal. We have to insert black sheet to get clarity, to get the clarity. For better visibility, after clearing all the fat tissues or any waste material, okay, now after clearing we have to insert the black paper, black sheet below the salivary glands to get the clarity. We have to lift the salivary glands and we have to insert the black sheet below this salivary glands. now you can see clearly these are the two salivary glands or silk glands. This is one and this is another one. These are the two pairs of salivary silk glands. These folded ones, this is the posterior region, and next middle widest part, this is the middle region, and fine thread like this one, these are the anterior region of the silk gland. This is the anterior region of the silk gland. These are the important regions or the important parts of silk gland. First one is the folded one. This folded ones, this is the posterior region. Here actual the silk protein, the major silk protein, that is fibroin, will produce, and next later the fibroin silk protein, it is stored inside the this widest part, that is the middle region, okay, and it matures here, and later it pumps through the anterior region to the spinneret. This is the anterior region. These are the like fine threads. This is the anterior region. These two silk glands, okay, through their anterior region, okay, they will attach near the spinneret. Here the spinneret will present. This is the place, and means near the head region the spinneret is present. After dissection, you have to label the different parts of the silk glands by using arrow marks. That is, first one, this is the spinneret, okay, and next this is the thin part, this is the anterior region, and widest part, this is the middle region and posterior region, okay. Now we can compare this one with the original diagram.